What's that?
That's a cinema song years ago. Pearl and Dean.
Oh.
Pearl and Dean. You've got no idea what I'm
Not
talking about.
Scooby.
So when you used to go to
Scooby.
the cinema in the 70s and the 80s, you know when you can watch the ads now when you're at the cinema.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same for us back in the day. But we never had multi-cinemas. We had one screen. That was it. So you go to the cinema and you spent the first 50 minutes with the adverts. And it would be Pearl and Dean. And it would be that was the tune.
And then it would start.
And it would have its logo and everything.
Yeah.
You knew you were in the cinema.
Amazing.
I remember seeing the first ever Star Wars there at that cinema. I was blown away. I was sat in the big front of a big screen. It's all dark.
How old would you have been?
And this would have been
77, I think. First one.
So this would have been New Hope, the very first one.
Yeah, the OG.
Don't give me all this.
When Darth Vader.
Yeah, don't give me those other three rubbish at the start. That goes back.
My three.
The first Star Wars is the New Hope, and the way that big spaceship, well, the spaceship went into the camera, and then all of a sudden it's been fired upon, and then another huge one just dwarfed it, and then the clang of the doors and they're waiting for it to open, and then they have that fight, and then this big figure comes out, and the breathing. Oh, that was it, and that was 10 minutes in.
Yeah,
I mean, talk about grab you.
Yeah.
I was like,
it was like you knew who the villain is.
Yes.
Right. Okay. He's a bad guy. Yeah.
Just the lasers and the fighting and the helmets, and it was all futuristic. It still holds itself today.
I think that
when you think
the
about
original
it.
movies are excellent still. Real cinema.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't fake, was it? The sounds, the noises,
amazing.
the pictures, everything was real, not
The
CGI
lightsabers.
bollocks.
I mean, I could do a pod just on Star Wars. I mean, I'm not a Star Wars geek. You know, I don't have like loads of memorabilia up in my bedroom and all the rest of it. But I will watch them, and it takes me back, and I love them. And the zoom.
It's iconic. I think your whole generation pretty much would love Star Wars.
You get the odd. I always find it was either Star Wars or
Star
what was
Trek.
There was Star Trek, but there was also
Indiana Jones.
No, that's fine. But a bit later on, actually, probably about your time. And there's a series of films that sort of set in Ireland and all that, you know. But they're like The Hobbit or something, or not. Oh, this was Harry
Lord
Potter.
of the Rings.
Yes. So
yes.
Harry Potter was when you were a kid.
Yeah.
So everyone was Harry Potter. But people used to go on about Lord of the Rings. Never seen one to the day.
No.
And people look at me like, what?
Yeah, I know.
I've never seen it.
And because you haven't, I've never seen it.
Yes. So no.
Which
So there are still people out there when I go Star Wars again now.
Yeah, of course there are. How can you not?
Yeah, my age or a bit younger.
Yeah.
You never watched Star Wars?
Yeah.
Nah, it's not my.
Yeah.
What do you watch? Oh, Lord of the Rings. But again, I don't know.
No.
It's probably brilliant, but never sat there and watched it. Anyway,
good intro.
Such is the small talk. We are Saturday evening, day before Sunday, and it's our pre-match.
Pre-match, yeah. We're so out of routine because just, you know, you get into a rhythm when we're playing every week.
Can you imagine if we were in Europe?
Yeah.
You know, I can already see like we're scratching around a bit where, okay, well, what's next? I mean, we got a match tomorrow and that's it for 3 weeks. And I said to you,
no.
I mean, we got our lives, but I'm saying on this pod and the socials, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But that's it, isn't it? Because, you know, there's not much going on for 3 weeks. We're scrimping around looking at all,
that's why it's
our past.
You know, coming back to United, that's why people love Carrick, don't they? That's why we can't keep him, because he's doing less training sessions.
I bet they're going well.
They go on holiday. Yeah. That's why they love him. It's an easy fucking life, like Solskjaer. Whereas Amarim, that's why Amarim was always about the longer term, but we didn't have the patience. All right, he had to go in the end. But Amarim was building it longevity to train harder, be stronger, more physical, fitter. Carrick's pleasing them like Ollie did, but that means when the going gets tough, which could be now.
Well, you know, if we start, have we started yet? Have we started?
Okay,
we started.
Yeah, let's go for it.
You know, I noticed that. Look, on the last pod, I said there's only tomorrow's game is key. they're all key, right? We all know that. Every week we say it's key. When we were winning, tomorrow's key, and then we won. And then obviously we dropped off a bit. But me and you can see a marked return of what we're familiar with over the last 3-4 games.
Yeah.
And the last one we lost. Yeah. It was coming.
It was coming.
You know, and people can bang on Newcastle, really hard place to go to. Newcastle, well, we know that. We know that. But were they up for it again on a 8-match unbeaten record? No. Did they really want it? No. Did they put themselves about? No. Could they be asked? No. So as I said to you, the Carrick bubble, maybe just not bursting, maybe just a little bit of leaking started. Because those players are still the same players that we've had for 5, 6, 7 years. So I said to you, tomorrow will show me again, and I hope to be wrong.
Yeah.
But I've put so much hope in a lot of these players, and they've let us down every time. So I just got a feeling that if we can't beat Villa tomorrow on a downward trend, it's us again starting to get that going back. Now, whether that's mentality or the work ethic, like you just said, I don't know. There's something about it. When they want to play, they play. When they don't, they can't be asked. And they might have got rid of Amarim. Great. We're having holidays. We're doing this. We like this guy.
So that initial burst, but now it's catching up on them.
Now it's catching up because you still can't change its spots. No. Can this team still pass, dominate games, make chances, create chances, and win games on a consistent basis? No. Well, they ain't for the last 6, 7, 8, over 10 years now. No. But I'm saying this team because of the players.
Yeah.
Because we've always said, say 2 seasons ago, maybe last season as well, 2 seasons ago, even a bit before Amarin, correct me if I'm wrong, but Ten Hag. Man United, we were saying, was like the graveyard of players. It was like, oh, he's promising. Get into United, bang, drop off a cliff.
Yeah. Anthony and all of them. Then when it's Sancho coming, it was rubbish.
Yeah. And then it becomes the culture. What's going on in there? What's going on in this club that good potential players end up just falling off a cliff, and they go, "Oh, it's the badge, and it's this." Maybe it's something a bit more than that. Maybe something embedded within the ethos of that club right now. It's not winners. It's not this. It's not that.
It's a paycheck. They get paid. They get overpaid, so they think they've made it, and they switch off. I think that's a big part of it. You know, Sancho getting 250, 300 grand a week.
I mean, look how Rashford was.
Yeah, Rashford.
And he didn't really care.
And this is
as long as he got his 300 grand a week.
Barcelona, he's willing to take a pay cut.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, sure.
What did I say about Shaw?
Yeah.
I mean, because we haven't been around for a week, 10 days. I think the last time we played was 10 days ago.
Yeah, it's midweek when it gets Newcastle. A couple of weeks.
So they've had a lovely holiday. I've seen little snippets about the manager saying, they'll be up for it, and they'll be ready because they've had the time off
to prep. Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck? What if we should be in Europe? Not what if, we should be in Europe. We should be battling on all 4 fronts. And maybe we've lost one, or we're not that good, but we should be. Where's all this? I've said to you, we're accepting this
mediocrity.
Yes, and even when I see the posts, sometimes people are going, "Oh, it's one loss in so many games." I know that. I know that. And I had someone again that was going. I said, "There's only one way we're going. That's down." And it's like, "Oh, you don't need football. We're not going to go down." I didn't say go down.
No,
of course we're not going to go down.
But we're going to go down the table.
The table. Yeah. Do I have to explain? That tells me you're not a football fan.
No.
If you're, it was critiquing because we lost, so it was all the other fans. And possibly, and again, people have their view, and I'm not bothered. I thought it's quite good because listening to people. Positive or negative is still their side, which is
they're entitled. Which, of course, that's what you want. That's what football is. It's a discussion.
But I think footballers, because you will still get fans out there that are fans because their mates are, because it's cool, because it's trendy, because they want to be affiliated with something.
Yes.
A lot of ardent fans of any football team, and I've seen it all across, and I include myself in this, is because it's heritage. It is our DNA. It is what we are. I'm not doing this because Man United were the greatest team in the world. No. I'm not doing this because
they weren't when you were a kid, were they?
Yeah, I want to follow a trend. Yeah. I'm not doing this because I kind of know a bit about football. I loved football when I was a kid. I played football. I didn't play at a particularly high level, but I always loved football. Watching it, I love it just as much, and I'm passionate because it's gone through my family for the past 100 years, whatever it is, and I will carry that on. And it's not just about that. So I don't know everything, and I just know my side. But when I see a comment like, well, we're not going to go down, we're not going to get relegated. No, we're third. Yeah. We lose obviously, tomorrow. Yeah. The trend has started that we have seen before, and that's why we keep saying it. We have seen it before. We have played well for 2 or 3 games, then we've eased off. We've started to lose our way, got a few lucky wins last minute, then we lost the last game. Not really showing a lot.
No.
Hence now, we're at home, and I know we should go. They've been rested. They're playing Villa.
Yeah.
Who've dropped off a cliff.
They have, but they were good against Chelsea. In fact, it was never that last game. Right, okay. Never a 4-1 game in my mind. So Villa, if they'd have taken their chances early on, they're all over Chelsea. All right, it was end to end, and Chelsea were they were clinical and they won that game. So Villa have fallen off a cliff and were expected to win, which is never good. I'm telling you, Villa are good still. All right, they've got a bit tired because they are playing in all competitions and they played in Europe in midweek. So like every fucking team, we should beat them at home. But it's not as simple as they're on bad form. It's still Villa, it's still Emery.
And it's still Old Trafford. They still know, because the signal of the team is still, if you get at us, we're not sure.
Yes. So Emery's going to go, just go for him. Yeah. You could be 2-3-0. We could be, I'm telling you now, all right, negative, I'm taking it on your, but we've seen it before.
Well, I said to you last
we could
last
be 2-0,
I'm going to be negative
2-3-0 down at half time tomorrow, because we're going to come in the third.
And everyone's going to be going, Aston Villa are playing well.
Yeah. But it won't. United, it'll be us. It'll be us.
Yeah. We will gift them.
I'm telling you, I could see us getting whitewashed.
And
that's it. And I season done.
I listened to our last pod, and I said to you, if we get beat by Villa,
it's a true statement.
We've got 6 games left, whatever. We're going to drop off a cliff like they are, because they're going to be looking in the season, holidays. Don't really again, and all that feeling's going to come back. And we finished last season on a poor,
yeah, we did,
poor loss, and they're going to do the same this season, waiting for their holiday time. To the point that, have we got enough points that we can still stay in Europa?
Yes, we should.
But I said to you, every team like us, we should be going for Europe, and we should qualify, because then it opens the doors for other players. And I want us to. Yeah. But God, we've got to at least get into Europa to have something.
Yeah, we do.
Next year to try and build on, and that's all it is, because there's not that much finance coming from that, but it's something to build on.
Yes,
isn't it?
It is. It's still a chance to win silverware, isn't it? Essentially, and to play other players, I think, from a squad perspective. But our squad right now couldn't handle with it.
Oh yeah, but Mount's coming back. He might be. Might be back. But might not be back.
Why is are our medical team fucking shit? De Ligt was meant to be out for a couple of weeks in November. He's fucked. He's gone. Apparently, we might have to get a centre half now because he's fucked.
Really?
I've seen that. Right?
Well, the one I heard about was Martinez.
Yeah, Martinez was out for
a few weeks.
A couple of weeks. They said he's going to be back. Now he's what?
Rest of the season.
But I don't like this fucking. All right, it might be mind games. Be fucking transparent.
Yeah.
What's all this whispers? Tell me as a fan, is De Ligt out so I can get in my head that I'm going to be watching Heaven and Euro every week? Or Martinez? All these fucking Chinese whispers. Now, I know there's games going on with gamesmanship with other teams.
Not queuing things
you don't often get shit like that. You're transparent with your fans.
It starts to look pathetic, doesn't it?
It does look pathetic. Oh, he's going to come back, and then you don't hear anything for 3 weeks.
Like now they're going Mount. As though that's going to fear Aston Villa. Oh, Mount might be available for the weekend.
And he's never an impact sub, is he?
No.
So who'd you take out? Cunha and Berman? No, I'd rather start them too. So waste of time. Yes. Waste of time as always.
And if we're lucky enough to see him, before the end of the season, how long for?
Yeah, well, of course, that's always the thing, isn't it? He'll come in for a couple of games, might do okay, but long term, you can't get excited because he'll just get injured again. I do think Martinez is obviously the big miss, isn't he? At the old team, because he just, even when he's playing poor, Still our best centre up.
Yeah, it's his presence, it's his anger.
Yeah, it is. It's but on the ball, his possession. Yeah. He's good on the ball. He's calm on the ball. He plays the passes into midfield. Yeah. Now we haven't got the players to do that. Yeah. So Cobby's not showing for it. Cassie's not really getting on the ball as much. It affects the whole team then, doesn't it?
Yeah, Cassie's a strange one, isn't he? Because when he announced he was going,
he was unbelievable.
He was really running the foot. He was running the game. Because we saw that on Fulham. As soon as they took him off,
we were fucked.
Yeah. Again, the last few games he started to drop off. Is he being more exposed because Cobby's not?
Cobby's been shit.
Cobby's not doing his work.
Yeah.
So that's now putting more onto
Cassie,
and he's not doing what he should.
Or is it just pressure? I don't, because they were playing with the freedom before. There was nothing to lose. And we've seen again United do this because now Champions League's on the line. Their bollocks going.
Yes, because you said Chelsea are losing at the moment today.
They're losing to Newcastle, so no one's grabbing it.
Liverpool again.
And Liverpool, you never know what you're going to get.
So even the league, Arsenal end up winning it because they're the best of a bad bunch.
Really, yeah. Because they're struggling. They're playing now against Everton, right? I didn't watch Chelsea bad football. But from what I could tell from the half-time analysis, they look laboured. Yeah. They'll scrape by. I'm sure they'll win. We don't know. But are
they playing now?
Yes, against Everton at home. Right, and Everton have been the better side, apparently, first half.
But they'll win it. They'll get a corner.
Of course. They'll
get a corner. And one thing I want to clear up, by the way, which has got my goat up a little bit, and it's about the Premiership. It's not just about us. It's about the Premiership, but us as well. I want to make it clear, I have not got a problem with dead ball. Not a problem at all. People keep talking about dead ball. I don't have a problem with Arsenal dead ball. Yeah. Because dead ball has been there from the year dot.
It has.
And it's always dangerous.
Yeah.
There's always that whipping cross. There's always the corner. That's what the crowd cheer. I don't have a problem with that. Everyone's got on this bandwagon about going, well, dead ball's killing football and stuff. It's always been there. Yeah. The issue I've got is the corners. It's as simple as that, that Arsenal have adapted, that others are doing, which is a bundle.
Yeah.
I think as professional footballers who are paid, the way I see it, it's a bit like, I've seen your match today, and it kind of took me back a little bit where, what's all this lumping the ball up? Keep it on the floor, play football. You know what I mean? So it's a bit like that with these are professional footballers, and they play a way that only most of us could dream of. Right, but teams sort of adopt that. So you expect them to play it on the floor and play intricate passing and do this and do that and just play football to that standard, right? The way Arsenal play their corners, they might as well just kick the ball up and do long ball stuff, when they play football, because that's the way I see it. So a dead ball, because everyone's gone, Arsenal, not a problem with dead ball, and the rest of the Premiership, not a problem with dead ball, because I think everyone likes, like I've said before, the bullet header or the whipping cross, and it's in the 6-yard box, and someone's throwing their head at it or their toe. That's always been there, and it's always dangerous.
We won the Champions League.
Yes,
in '99, wasn't it? 2 corners.
But what we didn't do in the Champions League was take out Oliver Kahn, the keeper, all bundle him like this, all push, and then the ball comes in.
Played 90 minutes.
The ball comes in and it hits your nose or it hits your shoulder as the defender, or it might come off my ear because we're all bundling in there, or it might roll off your back, go on the floor, and it's just there for someone to prod in. That is just poor.
It is poor.
It's poor football.
It is.
And now others are adopting it. We've spoken to an Arsenal fan today, didn't we? He said, well, it's working. Oh, great. Others are doing it. Exactly. So what's the Premiership now? Let's get as many corners as we can, and let's crowd out the goalkeeper and lump the ball in, because eventually it's going to bobble about.
And if you have 8 or 9, 10 corners a game, one of them's going to end up in, isn't it? But have you seen...
So I just wanted to clear that up.
No, I agree. It's never about set pieces. It's about the way they do it. Like you said, there's no pressure. You just lump it in the box and hope that it bounces off you and it flicks in. And also another thing I want to say on the Prem, I quite liked it to begin with. So I thought we'd go more direct, but I think it's gone too far now. Because have you seen at half time what they do? Like some of them, flick it up and just kick it. Just lump it in the air to the edge of the 6-yard box. I saw Everton, I think, were doing it at West Ham. The centre, they'll play it back. The centre mid will kick a bit like rugby, rugby league or rugby union. And they'll kick it. All right, up, not even out for a throw in anymore.
So enough for the players to get forward.
Yes, so the players can get on and put the.
So it's like an up and under in rugby.
Yes, exactly that. It's an up and under, bang, and then and
now we can go for it.
I mean, but it makes sense because you're now on their box under
Yeah.
pressure. No one likes a bouncing ball when you got
Yeah.
3-4 attackers on you.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what the fuck am I watching? And to put it into perspective, the English teams did shit in Champions League, didn't they? Because we don't know how to play football anymore. Because we've gone to this direct way. So Chelsea got battered by PSG.
Yeah.
Arsenal struggled. They only scored from a corner. Shitty penalty, wasn't it?
Martin Keown.
Oh,
what a tit.
He's such a prick, isn't he?
What a tit.
You know, it's just like
he wouldn't even say it was soft.
No,
it was just outright penalty.
Because I could see, there's some angles I don't think it's a penalty. But if you got the tinted glasses on, you'd still go soft.
Yeah.
But he's given it as a penalty.
Yeah.
And even, did you see the woman asked him if it was given against you? And he can't answer it. No. He can't just go, no, I wouldn't have liked that. Yeah. He still goes, it was given, so it's a penalty. What, you fucking idiot? He can't see it, though.
No, I know.
Like, at least Gary Neville admits, yes, I wear my tinted glasses.
Yeah, but he won't.
He
almost has a disbelief that
people think
you can't believe that wasn't a penalty. That's how he acts, isn't it? Yeah. How can you say that wasn't a penalty? It's clear cut. Hey, mate, because 99% of people are going. I mean, you had one today for your team, didn't you? Your winger went over the leg, got booked for diving. You know, but could have gone either way. The rest got a booking because
he's given the foul.
Because he's given the foul.
But you've seen him given. Yes. Defender leaves his leg out. Yeah. All right, he could say he buys it, but he leaves his leg out and he's late to the ball.
Yeah, and he goes over it. And that's what they're watching, and that's what we're at.
So, therefore, my point is, against European sides, because we're not playing football, we're struggling. And I think it's starting to take, starting to see now in Europe. And that does come from Arsenal and everyone jumping on the bandwagon.
Yeah. Great. But we can't put the 5 passes together.
No.
We can't do long ball.
We can't do either. We can't press.
The only thing we're quite good at is that don't let the other team break away. The old United. We're not, our goals with Sesko and all that have been those sort of
counter-attack basically. Be compact and then hit them on the break. Yeah. Which Villa are quite expansive. I mean, Villa do play a very high line. So there's talks maybe you drop Sesko and you get Ahmad. You have Mbeumo through the middle and you have Cunha and Mbeumo, Ahmad. Yeah. And they just bomb it because they play a high line. They try to win possession high, but if you get the ball to Bruno in good areas, you just hit it into those channels. That's what I saw from Chelsea's game last week. Their right winger was in every fucking time because they push up. They don't track the winger. He was in every time. So Ahmad should have all the freedom in the world. Yeah. And then you bring Sesko on if it doesn't work with 20 minutes to go, 30 minutes to go.
Yeah. I think didn't work last time bringing Sesko out. But we did. I said to you in the last game with Newcastle, I said don't start with Sesko. It's not his type of game because we'll be under the cosh. It's Newcastle. He's on a run. Yes, he almost deserves it, but he's still got a thing as a manager. But he fell for it and thought I've got.
And I think it is hard, isn't it? If your strikers scored in 3-4 consecutive games, whatever he'd done.
Yeah, but managers are managers.
Yeah, you make them big call. It doesn't matter on the player.
But these are selling little signals to us: is how good could he be? Mm-hmm. He does what's best for the team and for the result. Tomorrow, I mean, he's going to have a different angle, but tomorrow, the way you just explained it, I said it's got to be Ahmad. You said it's got to be Ahmad. Even though Ahmad isn't playing well, he's a lot faster than Sesko. Yeah. He offers pace.
He's a different,
And outside of that, we don't really have pace.
No.
Not blistering pace.
They've all pacey. Quick, Cunha's quick, but they're not rapid.
There's a different, it's that rapid that fears people. The Gareth Bales, rapid. You don't give him a bit.
No.
He's rapid. And don't forget, Sesko, left
Tarkovsky.
But that was Tarkovsky.
In the 70th, 80th minute, whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? He ain't going to fucking...
So it's, too good. And his eyes lit up as well, so that gave him the extra oomph. And thank God he finished it. And you were... He's there. Sesko's there. Yeah. God, it's been a while since that. So, any other news in the last 10 days, apart from them having a holiday and, and all high-fiving each other for a loss against Newcastle and having it easy and having 10 days off. And again, injuries supposedly coming back, not coming back.
I think the only one that might be positive is obviously Dorga. I think he's going to be back in a couple of weeks, and he does make a difference because he can be quick, powerful, quick, and he's scoring goals.
Do you still think if we're taking all the injuries apart, if we have our first starting 11, we're not half bad?
Yeah, no, I think so. Even then, when you got Dorga, because it gives you a bit like flexibility, like Cunha can come on.
Yeah.
You don't have to, because you want to have 2 or 3, not just Cesc, you want to have 2 or 3 impact players that you know will change a game.
And frighten the other team.
Which he did against Arsenal. Cunha come on, scored. I think he did it in another game, didn't he? Yeah. But when you start with your 11, you look at even the players, you look at the bench and you go in.
Yeah, if we can see this lot out for 60 minutes, 70 minutes.
They ain't got nothing to bring on. Fucking Mazraoui.
Yeah, true.
Or Ugarte. And then I saw reports Ugarte is always late, last one to leave. Again, you never know how true shit is, but I wouldn't put it past it.
Well, I think sees the dog's bollocks and just
not even
casual,
that. I think just casual can't be asked. He's checked out. I did see someone was interested in him actually, but nothing that comes out to mind really.
All right, so the match itself then kick off tomorrow at 2. We're playing at Old Trafford. I assume that we're going to have a similar team. The injuries are not going to be back for tomorrow, are they? No. So it'll be Ahmad or Sesko. That's probably going to be the only change. Going to start with Yoro
and Harry.
Harry.
Shaw, I guess, is back because he went off injured again, didn't he? But I guess it'd be Shaw and Dallo as fullbacks. Don't know about Mazraoui because obviously he went off injured.
Right, okay. No wonder we're not getting balls in the box. Jeez, I mean, Shaw.
See, that's what's killing us a little bit because you got Cunha, who's an inside forward. Cunha never keeps the width because he's not a winger. But it only works if you've got a fucking bombing left back, which we don't. So I think actually...
He used to.
Not anymore.
On the rare occasion.
30 or 31, he ain't running now. He ain't running that. So maybe you bring Dorga at left back. Maybe that could work until the end of the season. But this is the situation we put ourselves in.
Yeah, exactly. Buying these players.
So predictions then, I guess. I'm going to go proper negative, I think.
We're going to lose.
4-0 Villa.
I think people will be shocked again. And I think we're going to...
I think it could be 2-3-0 Villa.
I was going to say 2-0 Villa. I think we're going to struggle. And the crowd's going to get on them.
Yes, because it's crunch time now.
And they're going to see they've carried Newcastle onto this game.
Yeah. We're going to start shit.
And we're going to start shit.
And that's going to kill it. And Villa are going to grow in confidence.
And that feel good factor a little bit. It's not fully on board, but it's that trickle from Newcastle. Yeah. It's now just becoming a bit of a flow. And if we lose tomorrow, that means the next game we'll probably bottom out and we're going to struggle. I think that's the future. So am I keeping you up?
Yeah, mate. You are. Right. Yeah, right. Get me to bed.
Oh, jeez. You played 90 minutes just...
I did fuck all. Fuck all, really. I shouldn't be tired. But... I felt like Sesko against Newcastle, actually. Just a whole lot of nothing.
I mean, it made me laugh because you were shouting, obviously, at Sesko. Flat-footed! There's a couple of times today I thought, Charlie, you're flat-footed.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't remember a ball coming in particularly. Apart from the one I hit the bar.
There's a few near post.
What, the second half?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. What, right in the keeper's hands?
You can still nip in there.
Oh, you don't have a clue, mate. You don't have a clue.
Well,
forget about it.
You were just like...
Nah. Yeah, because it was literally like trickling across the byline.
There was one, but there was another one that was kind of came in. Just because someone shouted, no one in the box.
I can't be front, middle, back. You know what I mean?
Anyway,
terrible.
Terrible. Not about you.
No.
I'm going to go for a loss. We're going to lose tomorrow. And we're probably going to lose 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
Lock that in. I'll go more. I think 4-0.
Do you?
I think we'll get bad, mate. Villa are due a win.
Yeah,
they've been playing well. They won 1-0. All right, they can't score. That's the only thing people might say. But Watkins only matter of time. Yeah. He's getting the chances.
And we'll give him chances.
And we will give him chances. And he'll bury a couple of them. And then we'll lose our heads. So it could be 2-0 by half time. We never come out better. And it'll finish 3-4-0. And that's that. That's season done.
Season done.
We've been waiting. We've been waiting for 4 games.
At least it will tell us definitely not Carrick.
Yes. That's the only positive from it. And I'm going already. It can't be Carrick. It's got to be a fucking
'Cause
household name. We
their
got to get him
holidays,
from
they're
anywhere,
this-
whoever
Well,
that is.
I heard the other day, and again, different pod. I have said to you, so sort of day one, we need an experienced manager. Who did I normally say?
About Tuchel before.
No.
You said Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah, he was one of them until he signed.
Ancelotti.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone has recently, I don't know, ex-United or something like that. Or I was listening to some radio program.
Well, they said we need
and
someone
they
like
went,
Ancelotti. Yeah.
But I was saying this months ago. We just need someone who's been there, done it.
Yeah.
He's not retired.
Got the arrogance a little bit.
To go in and sort this club out. And someone like Ancelotti, I think, could take that on.
Yeah.
Because I said to you, that's why I remember saying it, because I said to you, if he can't sort it out, we really are in the shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we all have promising managers and nothing's happening, because it's bigger than that. I don't know why. You need someone that I like
obviously Luis Enrique. That's mine.
PSG
manager.
PSG.
Now, whether I see rumours that he's not signing a new contract, he wants the Premier League, he wants to. We have to persuade him on a process, on that we'll invest in him, which is always the tough one.
Yeah. I mean, the fact they won last year, of course, I'm never going to say no.
Exactly, and he won the treble with Barcelona, so he's won the treble twice with two different clubs. All right, it's a different league, but how can you not take a manager like that?
Yeah, fair dues. I was just more or less thinking someone like him, but this guy you just said, he's already proven because he's
exactly. We have to go for proven. None of this fucking up and coming bollocks.
No,
even the
they're wasting money, keep paying them off.
Yeah,
pay a bit more and get someone in who knows what they're doing and gets results.
Yeah.
Then if they can't do it, we know there's a problem. Oh, I'll tell you one thing.
They won't be able to do it.
Oh, damn! It's pre-match, isn't it? One thing I wanted to chat about was Spurs.
Yeah.
Because everyone's talking about Spurs, and I thought no Spurs fans are going to be watching this, but you might be able to put a little clip.
We got a few Spurs fans.
Might be able to put a little clip about Spurs. Right, Spurs. I could sit here and laugh, which I kind of am, and I want to wind the Spurs fans up. All right, because Spurs is Spurs, and they do the same with us.
And it could have been us.
Yes, and that's my bit. And the fact we were like that last season, and I remember saying to you, we could be relegated or into relegation, and that feeling when we couldn't buy a win,
sick.
And it was only last season that teams were worse.
Yes, it was.
That's not happening this season.
Only one. It's only West Ham, isn't it?
Not even them. They've started putting results together.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, right.
The other two, Burnley and fucking...
They were Burnley, definitely. Wolves started getting some wins.
True, but they're too far gone. But
our three last year...
Yeah, all of them were gone.
They were gone.
Yeah,
so we knew that, so thank God.
Yeah.
But there was a part last season I was going, I can't see us beating any team because we got no oomph.
No.
And we just seemed to lie down and take it. Right, from all the teams. Yeah. Southampton were coming and having a good
struggled against Southampton. It's only because Ahmad got a hat-trick. I told you, I remember we played Ipswich about this time last year. Dorgu got sent off. That was a big 6-pointer because they were down with us. And thank God out of nowhere we won it. But that was just the thing. It was like, okay, we're all right now because they were gone. Right, But I tell you, if United was in this situation, if I was Spurs, if United were Spurs, I'd be shitting myself.
Which is why I want to do it to wind you guys up and all the rest of it. But deep down, Spurs should never get relegated.
No, God, no.
Not a club like Spurs.
No.
Man United and Spurs has always been a game that everyone's been interested in. And they've always played decent football, attacking football, and they've got a good history. And if I had to pick between Spurs and Arsenal fans, it's Spurs every time. They're decent. They're all right. I don't remember too much.
No.
They've always been great games between us, going back even in the big days.
They can still obviously be annoying fans because they think their best thing is slice bread. But generally, they try and play good football. Even now, they're about to be relegated, and they're still trying to play a high line, this attacking football. Fuck that. Back to basics. Get Dicey in.
Yeah. So it is. So it's hilarious, and it might happen.
It's frightening at the same time.
Do you think it will?
It can't, surely. But
all right, it can't. But what about the current manager then?
He's got to go.
Yes, got to go. I'm a bit like everyone else on the bandwagon, but if they stick with this guy, I think they could.
Yeah, I think so because it's been no bounce. It's got worse. It's got worse. At least with the old gaffer, they were getting a point in it. With them, it's terrible. Now, can they go down? Of course, they can go down. They haven't won this year.
Mm.
And West Ham, they're picking up points. They look strong. They look like a team. They won in the FA Cup midweek against Brentford on penalties. Brentford. Yeah. All right, they've got City this weekend. But City don't look great. They can pick up points. And Spurs have Liverpool. They ain't going to beat Liverpool. But you know that fear.
Yeah.
Like you said, I couldn't even see us beat Southampton. Southampton at one point were like Wolves. You know, they might have got the lowest points. Everyone was whipping Southampton. Spurs are like that. I could see every team, and they have beaten Spurs. Wolves right now would beat Spurs.
Well, I told you back in the day, I was born in 67, and we were relegated in 1972, 73.
Yeah, I think that was it.
And so I would have been 6. And I just remember being in our house, and I just heard my dad scream at the top of his voice like a cry. We've been relegated. And I think it was the back heel. Dennis Law.
Yeah.
And my dad's like, we've been relegated. And because I was 6, I didn't understand what relegated means.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But I remember that wail from my dad. I don't think it was quite a cry, but it was on the edge of disbelief cry. That's the only time I've heard that from my dad. And he was just like, ooh. So I would imagine that would be Spurs.
The unthinkable, I guess, isn't it? You're like United, because we only won the Champions League. Well, 67, 68, wasn't it? Yeah, 68. Yeah. So 68 we won the Champions League, then 5 years later we're relegated. Yeah. But with the Spurs situation, it's scary as well, because if United don't get their act together, I tell you, that'll be us. And I think teams are only going to get better. You know, like I've liked this year, because if it would have been another 3 near the bottom, you go the gap between Championship and the Prem's too much.
Well, you could argue, you know, we're saying it's the best of a bad bunch because no one gets on a run.
Everyone else has got better. Yeah.
Brighton, Brentford, Bournemouth. They're using their money wisely.
Yeah, investing it and using data.
Yes. So there's a lot of that, which is making the games more competitive. Thank God, because we don't want to get like a France where it's just Paris, or Germany,
or even Spain. It's the same 3 clubs, isn't it? Yeah.
Don't want that. No. So from that score, it's quite good that that's happening. But we still haven't got that beating of Arsenal, which is why they're probably going to get it in the end, because no one can work out how not to bundle the goalkeeper. No. All right, so we'll do a watch along. We're both together. Woo.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
our last 2 games. So we'll watch this together. So it'll be back to the usual. At least it won't be me just getting stick. It'd be both of us, because I do think you take the limelight away from me a little bit. You take the spotlight away, because you're just as aggressive. If not, you're more aggressive than me. I was getting called a wife beater and everything when I was watching it with Holly because of how aggressive. But you'd have been even worse. I'll tell you, if you watched that with me, with Bruno Penn, were you watching it? You were on nights, weren't you? So you missed. I think you were doing something. So sorry, you were working. So I don't think you'd have been fucking losing your head. You'd have been losing your heads, mate. So the band's back together.
But so we'll do a watch along. I hope we're wrong, and then I'll eat humble pie, and then all the fans can have a right. I'll go at me and you, but me can say you're all negative. Fine. I'd rather have that and have a win. I can take that.
Yeah, I can take it.
I can own what makes us the pod is see how it is. I mean, we've been calling some wins recently. Right now, I'm calling a loss.
Well, you called the last loss. You said 2-1 or 3-1, didn't you? But 2-1 Newcastle.
I went, it'll be 2-1, might be 3-1, but it'll be something like that. And but also on that, I said the way the game was going to go. Yeah, we're going to lose our bollocks. They're going to get on top. They're going to use the crowd and everything, and they're going to beat us. That happened. So it's going to. We should beat them tomorrow, right? We should. We've had 10 days. We're back at Old Trafford. We've been winning. We had a crap game last game. Brush it off. Get on. But the 3 games on the bounce, we haven't played well.
4 games we've been waiting for a response and we haven't got it. So
exactly.
Why is it going to change?
So why is it going to be a response tomorrow? And everyone thinks it will be. I ain't so sure because these players are still these players. And I can guarantee you, how long do you give it before we know what type of day it's going to be tomorrow? It is not going to be a 4-0 up or 2-0 up by half time and we're chilling a bit all over Villa because they're a mess and we're at it, are we? Can you see that?
No.
No.
Can't see it.
Because we've seen it all before. Right. So within 10 minutes, we're going to know.
Within 30 seconds,
it's not going to be easy tomorrow. I can tell you now. It is going to be up and down. The watch along is going to be like exhausting.
Mm-hmm. Unless if we are 3-0 down by half time,
and
then we can just write it off, can't we?
Then we'll be posting fuck, wankers, all the expletives that you can put under the sun.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Have a good evening.
Cheers,
all right,
mate.
okay.
And you.